In this drawing, I will show you how to draw this I-beam. So this I-beam here, which I've lost now, but it's going to come back right there. I'm going to show you how to draw this I-beam in 2 dimensions. So we'll just rotate that a little bit better here. So there's the I-beam. So the first thing I would draw is that eye. So let's go over to my imperial border here. And I've already drawn the eye. Now I'm going to do the top view. So I'll just switch over to Con here. And I'll draw a line from, I'm just going to draw straight lines up from each of these places. So I'll draw a line, straight line up over here. I'll draw a line, straight line up over here. And I'll draw another line, straight line up over here. Okay, and then I'll draw a line this way. And I'll offset that line by 6. And then I'll use the trim command. And I will cut all this stuff out. Now you can't, and I'll erase these 2 lines. Sometimes you have to watch it, so those were left from my trimming. Now, this you can't see these 2 lines, so I'm going to make them dashed. I'm going to draw the other view a little bit differently, so I'm going to draw this view on this side here. And I'll draw over here. Again, I'll go by 6. I'll match it up with the top. I'll go over here. And then I'll draw this line from here to there. And then I'll draw this line from here to here. And there I've drawn the I-beam. So let's go take a look at the 3D. See the dashed line, make sure they stop at the con line. So let's go back to the 3D just to show you how it looks in 3D. So when you're looking on either the bottom view here or the top view, you would put 2 dashed lines for that. Well, there's no dashed lines on the other one. Then we quickly dimension that drawing. So I will add the dimensions. I'm going to give myself a bit more room. So I'm just going to lower this slightly. Make sure it's still in line. And now I'll switch to the dim layer and add the dimensions quickly. First thing I do, 3 overall dimensions. Okay, 1. Okay. 2. And we'll put the 3rd overall dimension right here. So we've got our 3 overall dimensions. Now I'll dimension the shape, so I know we need to get this eye over here. And we need to get it on the bottom here, this dimension. We have the width, but we have to locate where that is. So we'll go from here to here. Make sure you put it on the con line. Don't put it on the dashed line. So when you add these 2 dimensions, make sure they're here. And it's not lined up there, so you want it perfectly lined up. So I will just click that box and just line that up perfectly. Make sure when you add those dimensions, you do not add them here on the dashed line. This is a little bit close. Just going to bring it a little bit lower. Okay. Do not add this dimension. Do not add any dimensions to dashed lines. So don't add that dimension. That's a no. Don't add this dimension. That's a no. Don't add it here. Okay. Do not add the dimensions like that. That's wrong. So I will delete that. Final thing is we need to add a radius here. So we'll add the radius down here. Add it right here. And it makes a curve as opposed to pointing to it, which is fine. We're going to double click on that. And I'm going to go to the end and use the arrow key to go to the end and add the word TYP because there's more than one. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 radiuses. And now we're done or complete this drawing and it's dimensioned.